Hello and welcome to Happy Mat Pilates. In this session we are going to focus primarily on our back. So we're going to work on strengthening those back muscles to help align our spine and make sure that we are stronger and are less prone to any kind of injuries. So let's get started. We're going to come onto our stomachs. Just gently come on your stomachs. Make sure you don't turn too fast and possibly cause any kind of strain. So we're going to come all the way down. Now make sure that your hip bones are evenly on the ground, so your pelvis, the whole pelvic region should be just pretty much solid on the ground there. And we're going to take our hands in front here, and I'm going to bring those legs together, and you can rest your hand on your head, and we're going to take that right leg, and we're just going to lift it straight up and straight down. Make sure that your knee is not bent. You're only lifting and lowering that right leg. Your leg does not have to come up that high so that you can get the effect of this. But think about squeezing those glutes, squeezing those hamstrings, lifting and lowering. So we'll do this for 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, go ahead and bring the right leg down. Let's do the same on the left leg. Pointing the foot, lifting and lowering. Make sure again that those hips are cemented to the ground. You don't want your hips rocking back and forward. Keep going. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop your left leg down. Now we're going to bring the right leg up, bring the left leg up, and let's just scissor those legs back and forth. As if you were swimming, maybe you have a kickboard in your hands and you're only using those legs. The only thing different is you're not bending your knees, so try to keep them, keep your legs straight. Now as you're kicking those legs back and forth, the wider that you go, the further apart they are, the easier it is, although I wouldn't call any of this exercise easy. But if you want to make it more challenging and more intense, bring those legs together. So if you can zip those legs up tight and kick them, you're going to be really squeezing those glutes. And also working your back even more. So do what's right for you, what feels right. You may feel stronger some days. You may feel as you keep doing this, your back gets stronger, which it should if you keep doing the practice. And let's do this on the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and drop those legs. So we're working on our lower back, of course, but we're also working on our glutes and our hamstrings as well. Okay, so let's take a quick breathe in. Breathe out as we lift our right leg, lift our left leg. Now keeping those legs in a hover position, you might want to flex or point your feet, but you don't have to. We're going to open those legs apart and then squeeze and bring them back together. So apart and together. Keep going. Really squeeze those glutes as you bring your legs together. You probably will feel this in your lower back, and that's what we're doing, working those muscles. Let's keep going. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and drop those legs down. Let's do a child's pose. We want to make sure that we're working our back, but we want to make sure those muscles don't tense up too much. So push your booty back, straight back, hands come forward, drop the belly in between your knees, flatten out that back, and then really try to push that booty back as far as you can. Ideally, you want to have a flat back. Let your head hang down. Let's take a few breaths here. Okay, then when you're ready, let's come back up onto our bellies. Legs back behind you. Legs are about hip distance apart. Put the tops of your feet are down on the ground. And let's go ahead. Now we're going to bring our head down to the ground. You can gaze at your mat. We're going to bring those arms around, okay? Palms are down on the ground, and we're going to lift, when we're ready, lift our chest up and reach back behind. So keep the hips on the ground, Head gazes down at the ground. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, reach or lift that chest straight up, and then bring those arms back as far as you possibly can for a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back down. Okay, we're going to rotate the palms of our hands so they're facing our body. Breathe in, and as you exhale, let's once again lift that chest up. Reach back, lift that chest as high as you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down again. Now we're going to turn the palms so that they are facing up. Breathe in. As you exhale, let's reach up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down again. Okay, let's bring those arms around into a W position. So our elbows are like this. If you can picture a W from your hands, your elbows to your head, and back down again. Okay, so head gazes down at your mat. You want to make sure your head stays in line with your spine. Don't lift it back too far. You don't want to tuck it in. Now let's breathe in, and as we exhale, we're going to lift that up. Okay, and this time we're going to squeeze those elbows back, gaze down at your mat, squeezing the shoulder blades together, and then reach forward. Okay, so back and forward. Keep going. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down. Just take a quick break. And when you're ready, we're going to bring your arms overhead. Palms are facing down, and we're going to swim. So we're going to scissor the legs and the arms simultaneously. So keep that head gazing down at your mat. And when you're ready, lift your arms, lift your legs, and then let's swim. Now, as before, try to keep those legs closer together if you can. Just make sure that your knees are not bent. Your legs are straight. And lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Lifting that chest up, and let's paddle. Keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop down. And for our last set, for our back exercise, we're going to take that right hand, we're going to bend the right leg, grab and reach behind, grab the top front of that right foot, and then take the left hand and reach behind, grab the top of the left foot. Now keep your gaze again down at your mat. Bring your knees closer together. Make sure that your legs are not off to the side here. You want to have the feet aligned just on the top of your booty there. When you're ready, we're going to lift the chest up, and we're going to push away our feet with our hands. Try to lift up as high as you can. Let's just hold this for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down again. Don't worry if you can't come up that high. Some people are more flexible than others, and you may find the more you do this, it gets easier. Not easy, but you get more flexibility. Okay, so ready? Let's breathe in. As you exhale, we're going to do this 2 more times. Lift up, and breathe. Lift up, maybe a little bit higher this time. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back down again. You're almost done. A few breaths, and then we'll go for our last 5 count. Ready? Inhale. As we exhale, lift and hold. Try to reach up even higher this time. Hold, hold, hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back down. Let's do a child pose, and then we're done. Push those hands back. Bring that booty back. And reach forward. Flatten out that back. And just hold here. Breathe into this. As you breathe in, and then breathe, exhale. Maybe you can flatten out that back even more. A few more breaths in, breaths out. And that's it. You are done. Good job. Your quick but effective back exercise. I encourage you to do this regularly, and you'll find that your back is going to get strong in no time. So thank you for joining me.